geometry students, today we're going to be talking about area, specifically area of circles and sectors. First of all, we need to remember what the formula for area of a circle is. Area of a circle is equal to pi r squared. Now, if you notice here, we have the circle and it's divided into a lot of little triangles. If I took those triangles and I spread them out, look, they're going to make a parallelogram. A circle can be divided into sectors, which can be rearranged to form an approximate parallelogram. What is a sector? Well, a sector is a section of the circle between two radii. Let's look at this circle. This blue section is a sector of the circle, and the area of the sector is proportional to the area of the circle. This ratio is equal to the ratio of the degree of the measure of the intercepted arc to 360 degrees. There's the proportion, and when I solve the equation for A, that's the same equation. Everybody likes pizza. A circular pizza has a diameter of 12 inches and is cut into 8 congruent slices. What is the area of each one slice to the nearest hundredth? Well, the first thing I need to know is I need to kind of look at things and, okay, what is the arc measure? Well, 360 divided by 8 is 45 degrees. The radius of this was 6. All right, so now I need to set up the proportion. 45 over 360 times pi r squared, which is 6 squared. 6 squared is 36, and I can cancel out because I know that in this case that 36 goes into 360 10 times. 45 divided by 10 is going to give me 4.5. So I have 4.5 pi. Okay? So now on my calculator, I'm going to push in pi times 4.5. And then in the directions it said round to the nearest hundredth. So when I do that, I get 14.14 square inches. Okay, these directions tell me to find the areas of the sectors formed by angle PSQ. Areas, sectors, seems to be plural. Well, if I look at this, I have a small sector and a large sector. The minor arc that formed is 135 degrees, and the major arc formed is 225 degrees. Both of them have a radius of r. I want you to see if you can figure out what each area of each sector is. Stop the video and restart it when you're ready. Let's see how you did. The area of the small sector is about 265 and 700 square centimeters. The area of the large sector is about 441 and 7,900 square centimeters. How'd you do? All right, so now let's look at one more thing, population density. Population density is the ratio between the number of people and the area of land. So let's look at this problem. About 430,000 people live in a 5-mile radius of a city's town hall. Find the population density in people per square mile. Well, let's draw it out first. We have a radius of 5 from the city hall. That means all the way around. So the area is 5 squared times pi, or 25 pi. I'm going to leave it that way for a moment. So then I have to find the population density in people per square mile. Well, population density is 430,000 divided by 25 pi, which is about 5,475 people per square mile. A region with a 3-mile radius has a population density of about 6,195 people per square mile. Find the number of people who live in the region. Well, we know the population density is 6,195 people per square mile. The first thing I need to do is find the area of the region. And when I do that, I get 9 pi, which is about 28.27 square miles. Then I need to set it up so the population density, remember, is number of people divided by area of land. I want to find the number of people. So I'm going to substitute 6,195 for population density, 9 pi for area of the land, and when I solve, I get 175,159.